States of matter. There are three common states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. There's a fourth state of matter, and that's plasma. We don't really encounter it because it's found in stars and other really superheated situations that aren't found on Earth unless it's in like a lab. So we're just going to talk about our common ones here. So first we're going to see solids. Solids have a fixed volume and shape. Molecules are in a rigid structure. The molecules cannot move freely. But they vibrate in place. And they can only change shape or volume by mechanical forces. So that would be like cutting, breaking, or something like that. So as you can see to our left here, I've kind of drawn a picture of what a solid would look like at the molecular level. So we see that the volume and the shape are definite, they're not moving around, and it's not dependent on its container it's in, because you see that it doesn't fill the whole container or like shape to the container. And you can see they're very close, so they're not moving freely. Now looking at liquids. Liquids have a fixed volume, but unlike the solids, they're going to take on whatever shape their container has. So now we're going to see that the molecules can slide by each other, and that's what allows it to take on whatever shape the container has. And just kind of an interesting fact is that the volume of a liquid is usually greater than that of its solid. Now we have gases. Gases have no fixed volume or shape. They're going to fit to the shape and volume of their container. And they can be compressible. So now we're going to look at transitions between these states and what those are called. So we're just going to write down all of our states. So going from a solid to liquid we call melting. From a liquid to solid we call that freezing. From a liquid to a gas we call that vaporization. From a gas to a liquid we call that condensation. From a gas to plasma we call that ionization. And from plasma to gas we call that deionization. Now we have two left, and that's from solid to gas. That's called sublimation. And we have from a gas to a solid, and we call that deposition. That's all about your states of matter and the transitions between those states.